Okay, does everybody have out their DCCR? Looking at number 14.4? Okay. Let us look at question number 1. Candace uses an addition fact to help her solve 13 minus 5. Which related addition fact should she use? Who wants to tell me what we're trying to figure out here? Yeah. What would this be? Right, so this would be a fact family, correct? So, in a fact family, we have 4 different facts. What's in common with all those facts? What are they using? Yes?
They're all the same numbers.
They're all the same numbers. And how many numbers are in a fact family? How many?
3.
Good, there's 3 different numbers. So right here we only have the first 2 numbers, right? How do we figure out what our third number is? Yeah.
You can look for the numbers and put it in, try and find the one that equals 13.
Right, or we could just solve 13 minus 5 and get our third number, right? Can we do that? Who wants to tell me what 13 minus 5 is? Yeah. 13 minus 5 is 13? 8. Good job. Okay. So what are the 3 numbers we're using in this fact family? Yes. 13, 5, and 8. Good. So what's her answer here? What related addition fact could she use? Yes. What we got there?
D.
D. Good job. Because in D we have 5 plus 8 equals 13. And that uses the same numbers, 5, 8, and 13, just like up here. Okay, now looking at number 2. Which club has the fewest numbers? And we're looking at a chart. What kind of chart is this? Yes. Is it a picture chart? Good job. It's a bar graph. So, what different kinds of clubs do we have here? Yes. Good. What do we have?
Math, social studies, and
Math, science, and music. And it's asking which one has the fewest members. So, let's try and figure out how many are in each. How many do we have in math? How many are in math? Right here. 8. Good job, because we can go all the way over and straight down. What about science? Yeah. 8. Good job. I have the same amount. What about music? Yes.
6.
So which one has the fewest? Yes.
Math. What is music?
Good job. So we'll color in number C for that one.
Every now and then it does that.
Okay, the last question says compare the numbers. Write a greater than, less than, or equal to in the circle. Alright, so we have the numbers 24 and 19. Who knows which symbol we write in there? Somebody knew. Yes. Good, because 24 is greater than 19. That one's pretty easy. Alright. Good job, first graders. Okay, as you guys are putting your DCCR away, I'm going to pass out your math lesson. You guys can write your names on them and just leave them closed and take a look at that front page. Okay. We're going to use or do this front page together. are the color purple. And we're going to list them. And as we list them, we're going to write a tally mark. Okay? So who wants to tell me something in the room that's purple? Somebody has a lunchbox that's purple? Okay, cool. We'll write lunchbox. We've got lunchbox, and I'm going to put a tally mark right here. Who wants to give me something else that's purple? Yeah. Good job. Well, this actually is actually blue. It might look kind of purple up there. But I have a purple marker up here, so that works. Marker. And I'm going to put tally mark number 2. Who wants to give me a third object that's purple? Right here.
Are little squares up there?
Okay, good job. Squares. Squares. And I will put a third tally mark. Alright, purple. Great. Good job. Oh yeah, you guys have grapes in your bags. Alright, and a fourth tally mark. Give me one more thing that's purple. Yes. Okay, good. Sight. So before you guys write your fifth tally mark, I want you guys to tell me, do I do another tally mark right next to this one? Is that how I do my fifth tally mark?
Yeah.
Yes? Okay, let me teach you guys something new. For every 5 tally marks you have, you go 1, 2, 3, 4, and your fifth one goes across like that. Because then I've just created a group of 5. Does that make sense to everybody? Yeah? Do you have a question?
I'm raising my hand for the next color.
Okay, we'll do that in just a second. Does everybody have their 5 tally marks written like this?
Yes.
No?
I forgot the word.
That's okay. That's okay. Okay, someone give me another color. Were you going to give me another color?
Yeah.
Okay, what color have you got? What color?
Blue.
Blue. Okay. You have an object as well? Alright, what object have you got?
Your shirt. You can't see.
Shirts.
We can't see.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Okay, so our new color is blue, and the first object is my shirt. What else is blue?
Then shirt.
Okay, let's think of a different object other than a shirt. Something else. Yeah. Yeah, right here. Uh-huh. Okay, so we'll write the poster. Poster. Okay. Another object. Yeah. Pants. Alright, another object. Yes. What are you talking about? The words right here? Okay, some more sight words. One more object. Yes. What is it? A heart? Okay, she's got a heart on her water bottle that's blue. So this time I'm going to count up how many objects I found. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I need 5 tally marks. Here's how I'm going to do my tally marks. I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, and the fifth one goes across to make a group of 5. If you guys aren't finished yet, you can find some more objects later and write them down and finish them on your own. So we've got 4 lined up like this, and 1 more goes across to make a group of 5. Okay, when you're ready, open them up, or open your matchbook up. You look out. tally marks are up here. There are 3 tally marks. The first 3 tally marks are written right here. See the 3 lines? Each tally mark stands for 1 piece of information. So just like on our last page, we wrote 1 tally mark for every object that we found. Count the tally marks by 5s. Do you guys know how to count by 5s? You do? Alright, count with me.
5, 10, 15, 20.
So here we've got 20 tally marks. Each one of these symbols right here stands for 5 pieces of information. So can you guys, in this little box right here, or in this little circle, can you count how many lines are in there?
5.
Good, there are 5. And that's how you write a group of 5 tally marks. Okay. Who knows what this big long word is up here? Anybody? Yeah.
Mathematics.
Mathematics. Good job reading. Alright, that word says mathematics. And the instructions say make a tally mark to show how many letters are read. Let's count how many letters are read.
Where's
Go.
5
1. What? Good question. Okay, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there are 5 lead letters, so we're going to write our tally marks like this. Keeping a tally makes it easy to count data. So down here, we count, like if you have a group of tally marks like this, you would count by 5s, then count by 1s. So count by 5s with me, everybody. 5, 10. Oh, stop there. There's not 3 groups of 5, right? We've got 5, 10, and is this a full group of 5?
No.
No. So we've got 5, 10,
11, 12, 13.
Good job. Okay, let's go back to this page. And I want you guys to look at questions 1 through 4 and try to work those on your own. The instructions say make tally marks to show how many socks of each color there are, and then write down the total. So you've got groups of socks over here in green, orange, and blue, and you're going to have to count them up and write tallies for each. So I'll give you guys a couple minutes to work on that. Raise your hand if you have any questions, and then we'll go over it. And just do numbers 1 through 4. Yes. Well, it's saying how many socks are on each. So you have to count each individual sock. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like that. Yeah. Okay. Let me help you out. So we're on this page now. For each one of these, once we counted, we put down 1 tally mark, right? So I want you to count the number of boxes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So for each one of those, you're going to do 1 tally mark like this. So I'm watching you. You want to set these. Okay. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Another 6. So when you write down tally marks for every group of 5, it's going to be this. How many orange socks there are? So I want you to make a count first. Just like that. Count how many blue socks there are for every 5. Okay? Question? What does the question say? Which one is it? This is the question on your own. Okay, if you guys finish numbers 1, 2, 3, and 4, I want you to skip the second page with 5, 6, and 7 and move on to the very back. Okay. Alright, I want you to flip back to that and we're going to go over the answers. And then I'll let you guys move on. Is everybody looking back at that first page right here? Okay. So let's look at number 1. It says make tally marks to show how many socks of each color there are, and then write the total. So for the green one, they kind of helped us out and did that for us. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 green socks. So we did their tally marks, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then they wrote the number 6. Okay. Who wants to help me with the orange socks? And come up and show me what they did. Yeah, right here. Let's grab a marker and show me what you did with the orange socks. How many is that? What's the total? Write that number up there for me? Perfect. Okay, so help me out, guys. What if I looked at the orange one and wrote my tally marks like this? Is that right?
No.
Why not? Let's tell me. Yeah, we have to write them in groups of 5. That makes it a lot easier to read, doesn't it? Like on the top of your page when you're counting by groups of 5. It's much easier. So who wants to come help me and show me how many blue socks they found? Yes. All the way back. Yes, you. I'm sorry, I'm still trying to learn everybody's names. Perfect. He found 13 socks, and he did his tally marks like this. He did a group of 5, and another group of 5. Oops. And then 3. So it's 5, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay. Number 2. Which color has the most? Who wants to give me the answer to that one? Yes. White shirt. I'm sorry. Yeah, you. Blue. Good job. Blue has 13, green has 6, and orange has 5. Okay, how many more blue socks than orange socks are there? Who wants to give me the answer to that? Yes, right here. 18. Wait, I'm sorry, what answer did you say? 18. Who wants to help him out with that? Yes. 8. Good job. So we've got 13 blue socks. 13 blue socks and 5 orange socks. 13 minus 5 is what? What's 13 minus 5? Yeah. 8. Good job. Now are the answers here. Okay, and the last question. How many green and orange socks are there in all? What would I have to do for that? Yes. Add them together. Good. What'd you get? 11. Good job. Okay, how many of you guys have already started with the back page? Most of you guys? Okay, I want you to skip this page right here for now. And go ahead and move on to the back page. You can continue with that and then we'll go over the answers. share it with the class. But if you don't want to do it and you finish numbers 8, 9, 10, and 11, you can just wait for everybody else to finish and we will go over it. Okay, how many of my first grade friends have finished everything but the journal? Okay, I'll give you guys another minute or so. Okay, do you guys need some more time? Okay, do you guys want a minute or so? Okay, if any of you guys are still working on the journal and you haven't finished it yet, that's okay because you can finish it later. But we're going to go ahead and go over the first couple questions, okay? So the first one is asking you to help make a tally for this picture in this chart, just like we did for the socks. So who wants to come up here and do the tallies for the blue and the total? Who's not come up to the board yet? You got it. Okay, come on up. Go ahead and make the tally marks for the blue. Perfect. So she said that the total number of blue caps was 12, and she drew that by doing 2 groups of 5 and then 2 ones. So that's 5, 10, 11, 12. All right, who wants to come do green? Come on up. purple caps do they have? 3. Good job. Kind of tricky to write on sometimes. So even though purple has 3 caps, the answer that they're looking for is the color of the cap. So the answer would be purple. All right, number 10 is asking how many more blue caps than green caps are there? So how many blue caps are there? You guys can just tell me.
12.
How many green caps are there?
5.
So what would I need to do to figure out how many more blue there are than green? What would I need to do? Yeah. What would I do to figure that out?
You look at the 5 and the 2,
Yeah.
and it makes 7.
Perfect. So he's saying that this group of 5, oh, sorry, go ahead. 7. Okay. Right, thank you. So he's saying that this group of 5 and this group of 5 match up. And then they've got these 7 left over. So there are 7 more blue than green. Or something else I could do is I could do 12 minus 5. And that would give me my same answer, right? Okay. Last question. How many more blue caps than purple caps are there? Who wants to give me the answer? This one's pretty easy. Yes.
9.
9. Perfect. So that would be D. Okay, and the last part, I know a lot of you guys didn't get to it, but the journal question asked, write and answer your own question about the tally chart above. Who was able to come up with a question that they want to share with the class? I want you to just give me the question and see if the class can answer it. Yeah. What was your question you came up with? How many blue caps are there? What is that, class? How many blue caps? 12. Good job. Who else came up with a question? I know you came up with one. Did you get one? Yeah. What? You didn't finish it? You have one? Yeah, go ahead. What is your question? Okay, her question is why do the purple have less than the blue? Now for that question, it's a good question, but we can't really answer that with a number, can we?
No.
Maybe more kids like blue than like purple, right? Okay, I'll take one more question. Go ahead. How many hats in all? That's a really good question. Did anybody add up all the caps? How many caps are there in all? Who wants to tell me? Do you know how many there are in all? Yeah. 20? That's close. Who knows how many caps there are in all? Yes. 18? Oh, wait. I'm sorry. You were right with the 20. I'm sorry. I told he was wrong. He was right. There are 20 caps in all. Because we've got 12 plus 5 plus 3. All right. Good job. Okay, the last thing we're going to do, open back up to the end side. Number 5, 6, and 7. Read this. Okay, for this activity, I'm going to pass you guys out some spinners. And let's read the instructions together. So number 5, are everybody listening? Number 5 says, make a spinner on the circle using a pencil and a paper clip. You guys actually have some pretty cool spinners, so I'm just going to pass those out instead. And then it says, you are going to place them, here, I'll show you guys what to do with them. Place them right on top of that little green circle so that the center of the spinner matches up with the center of the chart. And then what you're going to do is you're going to spin it 20 times. And for each time you spin it, you're going to make a tally mark for whatever it lands on. So I'm going to spin it. That lands on the line. And what did it land on that time? The shirt. So I'm going to come down here and make a tally mark by the shirt. I'm going to do that 20 times. And after I'm all done, I'll total up how many tally marks I have in all, and then answer the questions. Does that make sense? Are there any questions? Question? Are these all the spinners you have? They can share it if not.
We actually usually use them in pairs, otherwise I have paper clips. No, I've got one. Do you guys all have one?
We just need 3 more.
There you go.
I have 7 shorts. I have 7 shoes have nothing right now. Shoes have nothing. It's a shirt make sure to do the towel. I'm just saying.
Yep, you guys stop after 20 times. So make sure you're kind of counting as you go along. Don't. After you guys have spun the spinner about 20 times, you guys can move on and try to answer the questions below. Make sure you're still writing these tally marks in groups of 5. You're not just writing a bunch of lines.
Whoever gets this.
No, just 20 in total. You guys just have to get 20 in total. You don't have to get 20 on each, okay? Just 20 in total. And then answer these 2 questions. Answer number 6 and number 7. That's okay. If you get a little bit more, a little bit less, that's okay. You answered your question. Alright, I'm going to come collect your spinners while you guys are answering the questions. total shirts I spun? How many in total did I spin? Yeah, okay. Yes. 6. Good job. So I have a group of 5. Plus 1 more is 6. How many shorts did I spin? This one's easy. This is just counting by 5s. Yes. You do for shorts? All right, how many? Whoa, that's cool. 10. Perfect. Okay, then how many shoes did I spin? Yes. 4. So if I add up these 3 numbers, how many do I have in total? Can anybody add up those 3 numbers? Yes. 20. 20, perfect. Now if you guys don't have exactly 20, that's okay. Just about 20. So the first question down here says, which item did I spin most often? What did I spin most often, class? Shorts. And then the next question says, which part of the spinner is the largest? So I look back up here, which one has the biggest space? Shorts. Shorts is this big. So does it make sense that I spun that the most amount of times? Yeah. Not everybody will spin that the most amount of times. But a lot of you probably did. Okay, good job everybody. Now I'm going to pass out your homework. And don't forget to write your name and your number on the top before putting it in your mailbox. You both did. You had 6, 10, and 4.